They're already down a lot of players, but hey, you know what? I know they don't have Marcus Williams, but there's guys that are still contributing with assists, and Cody Demps had 5 last game. Tyrell Corbin also added 5 in the win against the South Bay Lakers. So I have a feeling that these guys are going to come together and give this team exactly what they need.
Should be a lot of fun. Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight. Yes, Stockton going to be shorthanded yet again. The last time we saw them play here at Stockton Arena, they only had 7 players in uniform. That's the same tonight as we take a look at those starters for both teams. Cody Demps, Tyrell Corbin, Terrence Sullivan, Troy Williams, and Anthony Walker. For the Cap City Go-Go, Noah Allen, Isaiah Armwood, the former Sacramento King, Duye Dukin, Tyler Lydon, and Pishon Howard. We're moments from getting underway here at Stockton Arena. And the Stockton Kings will be without several guys, including Wenyan Gabriel, Caleb Swanigan, Reggie Hearn, Marcus Williams, Daniel Oshefu, and Matt Jones.
It's a lot of guys.
A couple of those guys are nicked up. The others, you know, Matt Jones has been playing like 40 minutes a game, it seems like, this year. So, yeah, give him a little rest before we get ready for postseason basketball. And that's all coming up on Wednesday here from Stockton Arena. It's Fan Appreciation Night. So a good crowd here in Stockton, California, as we get ready to get underway. It's the first matchup of the season between these two teams, the Cap City Go-Go, the newest team in the G League this year, the affiliate of the Washington Wizards. Starting the game, that shot is no good, and Troy Williams comes up with it. Noah Allen with the miss there. Tyrell Corbin getting another start here. He started that last game, that last home game, where Stockton had that epic comeback. Here's Demps. 7 on the shot clock. He drives, goes up with it. It's good. Cody Demps scores a bucket there. And how about the news about Cody Demps yesterday, Morgan, signing a 10-day contract with the Sacramento Kings as Walker picks up a goaltend, so they will count the basket to tie this game at 2 apiece. But Cody gets a 10-day contract with the Sacramento Kings. They assigned him back to Stockton. But how cool is that? A kid that grew up in this area gets signed by his hometown team.
It is so cool, Deuce. I know so many people are excited in this area, too. You know, he went to Sac State, and everyone, Sac State is so excited for him. All the Sacramento Kings natives, all those fans, just super happy for him, and I know we are here as well.
Yeah, went to Pleasant Grove High School too. He's been playing well too. Last 15 games, 17 points, 5.8 assists, and 5.1 rebounds as the Go-Go with a turnover there. Corbin with a nice crossover drive on Dukin. Wild shot, no good. Walker saves it. It's tipped. Who wants it? Go-Go come up with it. In transition, rejected by Terrence Sullivan. What great defense. We go the other way. Corbin, attack mode. Drops it off to Walker. The hook shot's up, no good. What a wild sequence there, Morgan.
That was. And you know, on that first initial layup by Corbin, he really should have just passed it along after he got so deep in the paint. You know, there's not much he can do with his size. But hey, they ended up getting that basketball back with a great play here by Terrence Sullivan. Look, I love that kind of play. You block the ball and you keep it inbounds to push it up and get another shot.
Stockton ball. Go-Go with 2 turnovers to start this game here in the first quarter. Troy Williams with the spin. He goes and scores it. Williams coming off a 30-point game last game
hoping he can have another one of those games tonight, especially with the amount of people playing for the Stockton Kings.
Yeah, they're going to need his offense big time. Armwood in attack mode. He drives, no good, gets the offensive rebound, goes up with it, and scores it. It's a big body down there, 6'9", 210. And we got a turnover by Stockton.
I'm glad that they're looking up the court to push it up there, but you know, the ball right away was just going so far to the sideline. Got to make a better pass.
Here's Howard. Oh my goodness. Here we go the other way. Williams launching for three. No good. And the rebound to Cap City.
Walker had a perfect contest down there.
Another dunk on the way, and it's from Troy Williams. Good defense by Stockton. That time they were able to capitalize on that play.
Love seeing Troy start this game off, throwing it down.
9-4, Stockton on top. Troy Williams is getting thirsty. No good there. And the rebound goes to the Go-Go. Duye Dukin launches from the outside, and that shot is no good.
And who wants that rebound? That got a few bounces before Terrence Sullivan even touched it.
Demps scores again. His second basket of this game.
Sometimes he makes those plays look so easy. You know, even his first little layup in the beginning of the game, it's just his patience.
Another turnover. Troy Williams, look out below. And a timeout for the Go-Go. They've got 5 turnovers to start this game. Troy Williams with 6 points and Stockton out to a fast start. They lead 13-4. Stockton Kings basketball presented by Floodstream. Back at Stockton Arena, the final regular season home game for the Stockton Kings. Their next game is a playoff game against the Memphis Hustle on Wednesday night here at Stockton Arena. Deuce Mason, Morgan Reagan on the call, and Stockton off to a fast start. And it's really the turnovers the issue for the Go-Go, Morgan. They've got 4 turnovers, a lot of sloppy play.
Yeah, a lot of sloppy play. They're just not taking care of the basketball right now, but I also think the Stockton Kings are doing a good job of putting on the pressure. We saw Anthony Walker there with a great contest, blocking a shot down low, and Terrence Sullivan, you know, running back on that other play to make sure that nobody was going to get an easy layup with no foul. And it's great that they're not fouling this team because the Go-Go, they shoot well at the free throw line.
Good to see G League president and former NBA All-Star Sharif Abdur-Rahim in the building tonight. He took over as G League president for Malcolm Turner earlier this year. He'll be joining us at halftime.
Can't wait to talk to him.
He was a part of the last Sacramento Kings team that made the playoffs in 2006.
I recall.
13 years ago. That ball was turned over again.
And see, another good defensive play by the Stockton Kings. You know, obviously it went off his leg, but still, they're doing a great job of just making sure their hands are active and they're everywhere on D.
This time, Dukin comes up with the steal. Howard dishes to Light, and the ball's knocked away. Who's coming up with it? Luckily, the Go-Go keep up with it. Here's Armwood, strong, and he scores it. And they pick up a delay of game warning on that play. Armwood a little fired up after that score.
Yeah, he seemed a little frustrated, but you know, he did a good job of just attacking the hoop and finishing that one.
13-6. Troy Williams in attack mode. And he draws contact. He'll go to the free throw line. Troy Williams in his 34th game with Stockton. He played 18 games with Sacramento earlier this season on a two-way contract. The two-way contracts that the Capital City Go-Go have, Jordan McRae and Devin Robinson, not with the team right now. McRae playing with the Wizards tonight, and what a season he had in the G League. 30 points a game to lead the G League. He had 6 games where he scored 40 or more points, including a huge game when he scored a season-high 54 points in January.
Wow.
So a great year for him.
Yeah, that is not easy, people. I know some guys can make it look easy. James Harden, we've seen him actually do it in the big league for a lot of times, but you know, it's not easy. And so missing him tonight for the Go-Go, it's a little bit of a loss.
Yeah, to put that in perspective, he's had the second most 40-plus point games in the G League since the 04-05 season. As they get a little bounce there. Leiden scores it, and he jaws at the officials. 15-8. Vincent. There's a whistle on the play, and it's an offensive foul, as Anthony Walker picks up his first foul. So we mentioned the 5 turnovers by Cap City. Stockton all of a sudden has 3 in this quarter, so we're near the halfway point of this quarter, not what you want to see from both teams taking care of the ball. Here's Dukin going to work, and he scores it over Troy Williams.
A nice little move and just finesse on his left-handed shot right there.
Duye Dukin, 27 years old. He played 1 game for the Sacramento Kings, the regular season finale in the 2015-16 season. Tyrell Corbin, not about the step back, step on the shot clock. Sullivan's got to do something here. He measures. 3. He's going to launch. Was able to draw a rim, but not the great possession that Stockton would want, Morgan.
When he saw it at 6 seconds, I was shocked he was still dribbling at the top of the key.
Leiden with the drop-off pass to Armwood, and he had deep position, was able to score it.
Too easy. You got to make sure to rotate a lot better. Talk it up on D.
Here's Vincent to Walker. 10 on the shot clock for Anthony Walker. Shoulders, the double team comes, and a turnover. Nice help defense by Howard. He goes the other way, the spin, off glass and good.
And he deserves that shot after that great defense.
A 10-2 run after that timeout by Cap City. And all of a sudden it's a 1-point game, 15-14, Stockton on top. Stockton Kings basketball presented by Floodstream. Back at Stockton Arena, Deuce Mason, Morgan Reagan, game number 50 of the G League season, and what a season it has been for the Stockton Kings as they are 30-19 headed into this game, taking on the Cap City Go-Go tonight, who barely missed the postseason in their first season in the G League, but so excited that we'll be having playoff basketball here on Wednesday night. Kings hustle. I'm gonna be fired up, Morgan. It's a playoff game. Let's go.
I feel like you're already fired up. And hey, Deuce, you got to wait a couple more days, all right? We're almost there, buddy.
All right. Gotta take it easy.
Simmer down. Hey,
why did I get the game off? I should have had a game off, like load management, for all the minutes I've been announcing this year.
No, you're absolutely right. Let me do play-by-play and be color analyst.
Not a bad idea. 15-14 turnovers, a big issue for Stockton in that last sequence. Both teams have combined for 9 turnovers to start this game. Corbin for 3. bricks that one. 0 for 2. Dukin drives, and Walker pinned it against the glass, but they're calling another goaltending, his second of this game. So now Go-Go have the lead.
And I'm surprised. I wasn't sure, but obviously, once again, the officials know what they saw. But I like Anthony Walker being aggressive, but it's something we saw earlier this season. He was getting a lot of those goaltends. He's just got to be careful this game.
Vincent, tough look, and he buries it over Leiden. Nice to see the 209 native hit his first shot of the game.
That was a pretty little move by Vincent.
Armwood showing his range a little bit there. 18-17. Armwood has 8 points, 4 of 6. His shooting numbers. Here's Vincent with the drive. The high floater is no good. A second chance opportunity, though. Gives to Sullivan. The 3-ball on the way. Splash.
Love seeing that. Gabe Vincent going up for the shot, getting his own rebound. And instead of just going back up because he's deep in the paint, he looks for his wide open teammate out on the wing to hit a wide open 3.
Leiden dishes it back out. Howard with 10 on the shot clock. Gets a screen. Tries to feed it inside, but it's turnover. Here's Sullivan the other way. Look out! Terrence Sullivan with the throwdown. The 6th turnover of the game for Capital City has led to 8 Stockton points. 22-18.
Terrence Sullivan dunks are probably some of my favorite dunks.
Well, here, you get another one. Look out! No! But luckily, Corbin was there to put it back. Sullivan, you're going to be on Shaq the Fool. We got time on the floor, but we'll keep it here, 24-18. And I feel like I jinxed it by saying, well, you're going to get one here, Morgan.
I know, you can see here, he just...
Did he go up for a windmill?
He did. He was trying to wrap it all the way around, and obviously his timing was a little off. You know...
Hey, Terrence Sullivan, how old is he? He's 23 years old. He's got to get up higher than that.
Oh, come on, he jumped a little bit too early on that one. You can see here again, great way to push the ball out. Oh, this is the one that he threw it down.
No doubt about it. And I thought, oh, for sure, he's going to get another chance with that steal. And he goes for a windmill coming up short.
Do you kind of dig that he tried changing it up on that second one because they were back-to-back? Or no, are you like, get the easy 2 no matter what?
I'm going to say this, all right? If you're going to go for the windmill, you better know you can do the windmill and get it over the basket. You can't get checked by the rim.
All right.
This is coming from a dunker, Deuce Mason, right?
Oh, get out of town.
Sullivan has some, I am giving him a lot of crap here, but honestly, he's had so many amazing dunks this year. 24-18, the ball deflected again, and another turnover. Williams the other way, and that ball's turned over. Final game of the year. Looks like the first preseason game of the year. Another turnover. 3 in a row. Troy Williams. Look at him. He's not going to miss that dunk. 9 turnovers for Cap City. Stockton has 5 of their own.
And fan appreciation night. The fans, well, they're appreciating these dunks in this game right now.
Dukin with a tough shot. No good. 26-18 our score. Elijah Stewart kicks it out. Sullivan for 3. Another 3-ball for Terrence Sullivan. He's got 11 points here in the quarter. 3 for 4 from downtown. 29-18. A look inside, and Leiden draws a foul.
You know, it's surprising to me because the Go-Go, they're 7th in fast break defense, and each time they're not getting back. But I also got to give a lot of credit to the Stockton Kings, who are so good at just pushing that basketball. And you see every single time there's a guy, he's not cherry picking, he's releasing, he's going, running his lane, doing what his job's supposed to do.
Well, Morgan, it's hard to get back on defense too when you're turning the ball over, right? Like,
absolutely.
The fact you're in a tough position when these balls are getting deflected left and right. So Leiden at the free throw line. He's on assignment from the Denver Nuggets. The Nuggets, one of 2 teams in the G League that do not have a G League team of their own. I'm sorry, 2 teams in the NBA who don't have a G League team of their own. So they have signed Leiden to the Cap City Go-Go. Vincent, wide open for three. That's no good, but the ball is tipped out. Williams comes up with it, thought about the three, but goes inside the Walker. His shot is no good. 2 minutes to go here in this opening quarter. A lot of contact down low, and a foul is drawn by Darrell Poirier, who's into the game. He missed some time with an injury. He was questionable coming into tonight's game. 6'11", 230-pounder from France.
I was gonna say, Poirier is a big guy, and you just saw all the Stockton Kings, as soon as he had the basketball, they all collapsed. They're all there to help and try and swing at that basketball when he was actually putting it on the floor. Almost stripped him, but instead, he gets to go to the free throw line.
Mike Davis has checked in for Leiden. And that free throw is no good. Let's reset the lineups here for the Stockton Kings. You have Gabe Vincent, Troy Williams, Elijah Stewart, Cody Demps, and Terrence Sullivan. Williams in attack mode, kicks it out. They swing the ball around. Vincent attacks, no good. Offensive rebound, put back is off from Cody Demps.
I love seeing all those Stockton Kings hustling after the basketball. Every single rebound, it seems like every single guy wants it.
Dukin launches that shot. It's no good. Sullivan, what a quarter for him. He's got 11 points, 3 rebounds, kicks it out. Stewart's open for three. It's good. Elijah Stewart knocks down his first shot of the night. It's the biggest lead of the game for Stockton at 12.
They got to keep this energy up, keep this defense up.
Inside to Davis, but a whistle before that shot. Looking at this lineup here for Cap City, you've got Davis, Poirier, Dukin, Noah Allen, and Kellen Dunham. Dunham, third in the G League in three-point percentage. He could shoot it. 44.6% from three-point land on the season.
You really look at the floor right now, and the Go-Go have the size advantage. And what I've been noticing with the Kings right now, they're just doing a great job of trying to push them out of the paint, not let them get too deep and gain position.
Under a minute to go. Here's Vincent. That one off the mark. Here's Allen launching, and he knocks that one down. If you're Cap City, you look at the turnovers in this game, and you figured you'd be down 20 right now. They got to be feeling okay based on the fact that they have 9 turnovers, and they're still in this game. It's only an 11-point game after that 3 ball from Stewart.
Yeah, they've got to feel good about that. And they're going to keep hitting shots, and shots are going to keep falling for them. So they just got to stop the Kings in transition.
So Poirier with the miss there. 10 seconds to go in this quarter. Stockton playing with just 7 players tonight in the final regular season game. Game number 50. Troy Williams. Little hesitation move. The fadeaway. No good. He went off glass. But Stockton shot 50% from the field. They knocked down 5 3 balls, and they lead at the end of one, 35-24. Stockton Kings basketball is presented by Floodstream.
This league was built to break. Built to break new ground, break molds, and shatter expectations. Built to break the idea of what it means to grow and to change. change minds, change the game. This league was built to break.
Welcome back to Stockton Arena. Second quarter action between the Stockton Kings and the Capital City Go-Go here on Facebook Live. Deuce Mason, Morgan Reagan on the call. Stockton with a nice quarter. They put up 35 points. And for Cap City, the turnovers, 9 turnovers for them led to just 12 points, but those numbers are really high for a quarter.
Very high.
You're on pace for 36 turnovers, if I did the math right.
There you go.
Can you imagine that?
That would be terrible. That would be not only not very fun to watch, but obviously terrible for the Go-Go. And you talk about the Kings and how they didn't capitalize on every single one of those turnovers. You know, I think the Capital City Go-Go did a good job of getting back on defense and really contesting their shots as well.
And here's a turnover for Stockton, and Troy Williams with a hard foul on Dunham. He kind of shouldered it.
He's gambling, going after that steal. Ended up in his shoulder.
That shot's no good, and Cap City has yet to hit a 3 in this game. They're 0 for 5. Here's Terrence Sullivan. He's hit a few 3s in this game, and he's hit another one, his 4th of the game. And Jarrell Christian, the head coach, is not happy. He wants to talk things over. That was too easy. We got a timeout on the floor, 14-point lead. Stockton Kings basketball presented by Floodstream. Well, it might be the final night of the regular season here in Stockton, but Jarrell Christian, the head coach of Cap City, he still is teaching at this time. And that last sequence we saw, Terrence Sullivan hit a wide open 3, his 4th 3 of the game, and he immediately called timeout.
And that's a smart play to do by Coach, because you have a guy who's coming out here and is just making all of his shots. Why are you going to let him shoot another pretty wide open shot, a wide open 3? You better be in his face, making sure you're elbowing him a little bit as he comes through, cutting through the paint. Make it harder on Terrence Sullivan is what Coach is pretty much saying in that huddle over there.
Terrence Sullivan with 14 points, 5 rebounds as we are early in this second quarter. 38-24, a 14-point lead, the biggest of the night for Stockton. The drive, and that shot goes in and out for Allen.
And good help by Stewart there. Terrence Sullivan had his back turned to the ball. You can just see Stewart just come down to contest that shot.
Williams, wild shot is no good. Howard, the transition 3, and he hits the first 3 of the night for Capital City. 1 for 6 in this game. Stockton 6 of 11 from downtown. Anthony Walker will check in at the next opportunity. Sullivan launching another 3. That was a heat check. He missed that one. Allen inside. Nice dish to Dunham. What a nice play. Great patience.
Yeah, great patience there, especially Troy Williams tried staying with him, but he lost him originally just on that cut. Way to move without the basketball.
38-29. Troy Williams launching for three. It's good for Troy Williams, his first three ball of the night. He has 13 points. Ball's knocked away. They dive for it. The fight. Cap City comes up with it. The three ball on the way, and it's good.
Good hands originally by Troy Williams to knock that, and good hustle by Cody Demps.
Speaking of Demps, he launches and answers with a three of his own. (44-32). Nice crowd tonight here in Stockton. The drive and the take is good by Allen. Demps going the other way, wasting no time, draws contact, and he will go to the free throw line.
Good decision by Demps. Way to just initiate that contact and get to the line.
Demps, an 80% free throw shooter. It's so cool that Cody Demps went to Sac State, and now he's on a 10-day contract with the Sacramento Kings.
It really is.
That's awesome.
No, it's really cool just for a lot of fans in Sacramento to see that as well. The local guy getting that contract. And I know it's cool for you because you went to Sac State.
Stingers up
There you go.
as Demps hits the free throws. And Dunham gets an and one opportunity. Dunham's a guy that can shoot the ball well, and he's a good free throw shooter too. 82%. He's got G League experience with Iowa, and of course here with Capital City. Played last season in Belgium.
That was a nice curl and a nice finish. You see him just get hit by Cody Demps and still able to finish that basketball for a three-point opportunity.
I always wonder what it's like to go play overseas. Like you went to Belgium, like it's gonna be crazy.
What would be so crazy?
Not just going to unfamiliar territory, that's all. You grow up in the United States and you go play overseas, you don't know any of the language. Here's Demps. Off glass, count the basket for Cody Demps.
Beautiful take by Demps again. You know what I'm finding very interesting is that the Stockton Kings are repeating themselves each time offensively. Like each possession, it's Terrence Sullivan, 2 dunks in a row. Terrence Sullivan, 2 threes in a row. Or, you know, just possession after offensive possession. Cody Demps just took it to the left side the last 2 offensive possessions. Now, what are the Capital City Go-Go's going to do? Hopefully push him a different direction, maybe stop him early.
Dunham, another shot's on the way, in and out, and Demps comes up with it. Here's Elijah Stewart. Out to Corbin. Corbin with the drive. Hesitation, and look at Walker there with the putback. 51-37, Anthony Walker with his first points of the game, and they waste no time on the other end. Davis with the jam.
Good follow by Anthony Walker on the offensive end, and you know he's yelling at his guys, get back, I lost my guy, and nobody could get back in time. Too easy for the Go-Go's.
Sullivan, oh, look at that move. He launches, that three is no good. Allen has the rebound. The floater, and that's a little too easy there for Noah Allen. Morgan?
Again, who's going to step up? Jersey to jersey, you got to be able to help.
They swing it around. Demps draws a foul on that drive. Isaiah Armwood checks back into the game, in for Darrell Poirier. Armwood was pretty productive in his minutes early on. 8 points for him to go along with 3 rebounds in 8 minutes. 10 on the shot clock. Stewart, contested shot, and it's good.
Well, that was pretty. I mean, he barely even created space for himself and still just shot that beautiful.
Inside they go. Armwood, tough shot, and he finishes it. The double team was there, got a piece of the ball, but Armwood powered through to score it. 53-43. And how did Corbin finish that? What just happened, Morgan?
Well, he went up with his right hand here. And he just kind of threw it up, hoping that it would go in.
And he got it to drop.
You know, sometimes what he does, he gets that contact, but he allows that contact to change up the way that he's going to finish his shot, and he needs to make sure that he is finishing the shot how he wants to finish it, and not just don't allow the contact to initiate that.
Demps picks up a foul, and that's his 3rd foul. So he'll go to the bench, and he goes to the bench with 12 points, and this is similar to what happened a little bit last game, Morgan, where Stockton was shorthanded, had plenty of guys in foul trouble, including Cody Demps, who was playing major minutes, and into the 4th quarter he had 5 fouls. Luckily he did not foul out, otherwise Stockton doesn't win that game.
That was such a interesting win for the Stockton Kings.
And Dunham knocks down a 3, his 2nd of this game. He has 11 points off the bench.
And when I say interesting, I mean they weren't supposed to win that game, but the way that they came back was so exciting to watch, and you're exactly right. Cody Demps with those 5 fouls and still being able to play aggressively and stay on the floor.
Stewart across, the step back. No good. Armwood there with the rebound. Allen, 3 balls on the way. He follows the miss and is able to save it, but it goes out of bounds.
And I dig that. I dig that he followed his shot. He could feel the way that it was coming off of his hands, the release. It just wasn't there. He knew where it was going, just couldn't save it.
Williams, give him a little bit of space. He's going to launch. Stewart there with the offensive rebound. Down the shot clock. Corbin. Leiden's playing off of him. Don't know you want to play off of him like that, Morgan.
Wow.
Give him a little too much space.
He's feeling it right now.
He's got 7 points. Dunham. Another one goes down for him. His 3rd 3-ball. And it's a timeout on the floor. Kings lead 58-49. Stockton Kings basketball presented by Floodstream. Back at Stockton Arena, 2nd quarter action. Game number 50, the last regular season game for Stockton. Playoff basketball is coming to Stockton Wednesday night when the Stockton Kings host the Memphis Hustle. Kings right now lead 58-49 with 5:30 to go in this game. Meanwhile, the big club, the Sacramento Kings, in action right now, taking on the Phoenix Suns, and the Suns are winning 32-21.
What?
Jimmer Fredette making his return to the NBA tonight. The former Kings lottery pick signed for the rest of the season with the Phoenix Suns. Here's Troy Williams inside to Walker. He goes up, unable to convert. Good ball movement here. 3 balls on the way. And look out, Dunham is feeling it right now. His 4th 3 of the game. He has 17 points, and he's got his team right back into this game. 58-52.
And how are the Kings going to respond to make sure that they keep the momentum? They keep setting the tone.
Williams in attack mode. Puts it up. It's good.
Well, maybe responding with a little chaotic layup will do.
Dukin the other way, and he scores it just like that. We're going back and forth here. And Morgan, we mentioned Capital City's turnover issues. They had 9 in the first quarter. They do not have a turnover in this second quarter.
Wow, just, you know, they're doing a better job of taking care of the basketball, actually focusing on that. You've seen it the last few offensive plays. They're making good passes. They're not just throwing it into the Stockton Kings players' hands, and they're moving the basketball a lot better.
Yeah, they're shooting 61% after an 0 for 5 start from three-point land. Their overall shooting numbers from 3 now, 5 for 11. A lot has to do with Kellen Dunham, who's 4 of 5 from downtown. Anthony Walker, meanwhile, goes to the free throw line, and he's not been a good free throw shooter this year. 54.9% for the free throw line.
You know, you talk about the go-go, just their three-pointers, the way that they're shooting the ball. They're 3rd in the league in three-point percentage.
So Walker makes the first free throw. In and out on the next one. Dunham. And that shot is good. Nice looking shot there by Arbor. He has 12 points. Vincent in attack mode. Dishes to Walker. Puts it up. And no, he is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line again. And he grabs that right shoulder, Morgan, that's taped up. Can't afford to lose him.
No, it's actually some sort of brace on his right arm. And I'm shocked because, you know, they have been using a lot of that tape usually to go on these shoulder injuries. But, and on his shooting arm. Not going to help his free throw. Or maybe it will.
Coming up at the half, we'll check in with Sharif Abdur-Rahim, the NBA G League president and the former NBA All-Star. Played 12 seasons in the NBA and now takes over as G League president. And it's been pretty cool to see his rise. He's been an assistant coach in the NBA. He's been a part of front offices. He was actually the GM of the old Reno Bighorns for a minute. Worked for the NBA League office, and now G League president.
I love it. Excited to talk to him at the half.
63-56. Dunham again. Just give him the ball and get out of his way. He's got 19 points, 7 of 9 shooting. He's getting a lot of space, and you can't give him those opportunities.
You've got to fight through that screen, and if you cannot get through that screen, he's doing a great job of curling and making sure his defender is trailing, but someone's got to step up and help. Show your jersey, get back.
Defensive pressure picking up here. Corbin forced to launch, and he scores it. That's a 3 ball for Tyrell Corbin.
This isn't soccer.
Howard with the drive. Dunham again. No good this time. And we have a loose ball foul underneath the basket. I think that will be on Gabe Vincent. We mentioned Dunham's hot start here in this game. He has 19 points. You look at some of those numbers, his season high was 24 on February 7th against Fort Wayne. So he may have a career high night.
Man, you're already calling it, huh?
Well, I mean, he's got 19 points and we got a lot of game to go. 66-60. Here's Sullivan to Vincent. Another three on the way. No good. Stockton's hit 10 three balls here in this first half. 2:30 to go. Here's Duquin looking to go inside, unable to get it. Then they go inside the line, and that's really easy when you got Tyrell Corbin, who was on that switch.
Exactly. No, that's exactly it. You had the mismatch, and then you just make the easy play. Quick 2 points.
There's Gabe Vincent with the score. 68-62. Leiden showing the range this time, and it's off the mark for him. 2 minutes to go here in this first half. Here's Corbin. Gives to Stewart, wide open for three. This time it's short. And Armwood has that rebound.
No legs in that shot.
And nice defense by Vincent, knocks the ball away. He goes to the floor, dishes it to a teammate. It's Corbin. No good. Nice defense there by Armwood. They are unable to capitalize on that turnover by Cap City. A three ball's missed and Stewart comes up with it. Good pressure by Gabe Vincent in the backcourt to force that turnover, but it was an empty possession for Stockton. Terrence Sullivan has 14 points in this first half, gives to Gabe Vincent with 10 on the shot clock. He drives, kicks to the corner, three ball on the way. Tyrell Corbin, his third three of this game. He's got 13 points.
And he's loving it. I'm digging his energy. Hey, keep shooting the ball if you're going to shoot like that.
Duquin goes glass, and he draws contact. And a foul on Gabe Vincent.
I'm seeing a lot more confidence in Tyrell Corbin's shot right now. You know, he had a few good plays, and it all starts with the energy on defense. I'm sure starting is helping a little bit with his confidence and just knowing that he can shoot that basketball.
Yeah, Corbin was signed earlier this season by Stockton. Plays just under 9 minutes per night, but the last couple of home games getting extended minutes because of the absence of Marcus Williams and others. Good for him making the most of those opportunities as Duquin is at the free throw line. Duquin now into double digits with 10 points. You know, he was a ball boy for the Chicago Bulls in the 1990s, Morgan.
I did know that.
You knew that because I just told you. Don't act like that was common knowledge.
Or
I dug deep for that.
How about maybe I knew that because I read that earlier today.
Duquin with the jam.
The former Chicago Bulls ball boy throws it down. How's that?
Nice. 71-66. Inside to Troy Williams to the corner. Vincent's open for three. Short. And the rebound goes to Noah Allen. An unbelievable turnover there. Here's Vincent going the other way. Alley-oop set up. Elijah Stewart with the throwdown. We go the other way. Armwood. Will he hold for the last shot? Howard. Wow. Not the best sequence there for Capital City, Morgan. On that last play, they get the rebound with 15 seconds to go. Jarrell Christian, the head coach, says one shot, and Noah Allen forces a really bad pass that turned it over, and Stockton capitalized.
And finally, Stockton capitalized. It was great seeing that, and it's also great seeing that when it ends up being a great dunk like that. But, I mean, if you're a Capital City Go-Go, you have so much momentum, so many things going for you with shots being made beyond the arc. And, you know, it's just not the way they wanted to go into this half.
Well, coming up in just a minute, we're going to check in with G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim. Stockton with the lead right now, 73-66. We'll check in with Sharif. Coming up next, Stockton Kings basketball is presented by Floodstream. Stockton Kings basketball is brought to you by Floodstream, high-definition video and live webcast production. Enhance your event, showcase your brand, expand your reach. Floodstream. Learn more at floodstream.com.
This copyrighted telecast of the NBA G League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA G League.
This league was built to break. Built to break new ground. Break molds. And shatter expectations. Built to break the idea of what it means to grow. And to change. Change minds. Change the game. This league was built to break.
Welcome back to Stockton Arena. Deuce Mason, Morgan Reagan at the half, and of course joined by the man in the middle. Played 12 seasons in the NBA, including time with the Sacramento Kings. He's been in the front office, you've been a coach, you've really done it all, and now you're the president of the G League. Thanks so much for being here tonight. How are you doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm great. Great crowd here, great atmospheres. I'm happy to be here.
Got to ask you, so many players go different avenues after their playing days. Your path has definitely been one that some take. They go to the front office, they do their thing. What drew you to this opportunity as a G League president?
Well, some of it's just being in the right place in the right time and being prepared. I got, at the end of my playing career here with the Kings, I got really lucky that Jeff Petrie and Wayne Cooper asked me to stay a part of the organization. That kind of just started my process of being a part of management and continuing to work, and great opportunity at the league office, and again, just right place, right time, and I think I prepared myself throughout the process, but just really, in the right place at the right time.
Do you feel like doing it all has really taught you something new in each position to get you to where you are right now?
Yeah, absolutely. I think I borrow from all of those skills. So playing, working in the front office, running a G League team, being in the league office and getting that experience, I think all of that will lend itself to this role.
First Muslim American to lead a pro sports franchise or pro sports league in North America. What's that mean to you?
Well, I think it's, to be the first to do anything, I think is a responsibility. So I think, first and foremost is that. Again, I always say with anything you're doing, you have to, do a good job, and you have to do well for it to really be meaningful. So I'm really locked in on doing a good job in this position and helping the G League continue to grow.
So what's the timetable for getting 30 teams into the G League?
We really think that in the next, season to 2 seasons, we should have all of our teams as a part of the league. So we're looking at, hopefully in the next couple of years that will be a true mirror of the NBA.
I know the Professional Path Initiative is a big deal that's going to be happening in the G League. How do you think that could not only help the league, but help future prospects?
Well, look, we think we have a platform that could really help young folks develop and grow their game, prepare for the NBA if they choose to do that. It's something that we're offering. They have an option. If they say, "Hey, I don't want to go to college. I want to start my professional career now," the pro path is an option for them.
Have you noticed just a huge leap in players and the caliber of play in the G League just over the years?
Absolutely. So, just in 5 years ago when I was running the G League team to now, you think of the high school players that you see that were high school All-Americans as one indicator. The youth of the league. The number, I think, two-way contracts has been a big proponent of that. We're in a place now where over 50% of NBA players spend time in the G League. I think that, that's an indicator. We have, Chris Middleton this year got his start in the G League. He was an all-star. Joe Harris, our three-point winner, got his start in the G League. So you're seeing the success. You're seeing guys, number of call-ups, number of assignments continue to grow. I think the G League is serving that purpose as a true launching pad of NBA careers. Also our coaches, guys like Nick Nurse, Dave Yeager from the Kings, all are, starting our future broadcasters. Right?
Yes,
so
thank you.
It's working.
Yeah. Yeah, and it used to be, I think, the reputation was that it was a demotion to play in the G League. Yeah. But I really feel like it's changed, and I think it's changed because teams are getting they're having their own G League affiliates, and they're finally using it like it should be, as a developmental opportunity, and I think that's really helped the league big time.
I agree. I think, the connectivity between G League teams and NBA teams, again, we're 27 teams, next year will be 28, all one-to-one affiliation. I think that really just helps folks buy into the total process of the G League.
You spent a couple of years with the Sacramento Kings as a player. I still remember the last time they were in the playoffs because I was at that game. I was a senior in high school in 2006. You were a part of that team. What made playing in Sacramento so special for you?
Well, I think it's part of what you see in Stockton. I think the Kings have some of the more passionate fans in the NBA. That has cascaded down to Stockton, I see, and it just really made that atmosphere of the community, us being connected to the community. You see the same thing starting to happen here in Stockton. It just made it really, at that time, a special place. And you see them getting it back there. It's getting back. They took a step back for a couple years, but they're right back there now in Sacramento. And again, you feel that same, vibe here in Stockton, and it's just going to grow.
And what was it like playing for the legendary Rick Appman?
Rick was great.
Yeah.
I'd say for my professional career, he was the best coach I had the opportunity to play for. He really put you in great situations. He understood your game. He knew where you would thrive, and you had to do, very next to nothing to score or get something done in his offense.
He better be a Hall of Famer. I know he's going to be up for it, but really had a Hall of Fame career.
Yeah, just really, really great coach, great man. Was really good for me.
Yeah.
Well, Sharif, we truly appreciate you joining us. Thanks so much for being here in Stockton. And, hey, congratulations on all the personal success, and I'm so happy that you're a part of this G League.
No, it's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sharif Abdur-Rahim joining us
it.
as the Stockton Kings have the lead at the half, 73-66. We got more coming up next. Stockton Kings basketball presented by Floodstream.
From hilarious music videos to a Billboard-topping musician, for decades the Kings have been a part of the music industry in some shape or form. What's up, Kings fans? I'm Gianna Giorgi, and today we're counting down the top 5 Kings music moments. Coming in at number 5, number 93, a.k.a. Ron Artest, a.k.a. Metta World Peace, was one of the most unique personalities in Kings history, and that was on full display when he released a hip-hop album in 2006. Yes, Ron also released a music video, which we will show a part of with no comment. At number 4, this guy can spit straight fire. One of Iman Shumpert's rap videos has over 640,000 views on YouTube, and his Hot 97 freestyle set the internet on fire earlier this season. Teach Me How to Jimmer, yes, the former Kings sharpshooter, showed off his Dougie to the remake of the 2010 hit Song during the height of his collegiate fame. Landing on the countdown at number 3, Teach Me How to Jimmer was uploaded to YouTube in March of 2011 and has surpassed 800,000 views. It was honestly more impressive than you think. At number 2, C-Web. He helped bring the Kings to prominence in the late 90s, and during his first season with the team, he put out his debut hip-hop album, Too Much Drama. Believe it or not, one of his tracks made it to number 10 on the Hot Rap Singles chart. He also helped Nas write his hit single, Surviving the Times, in 2007. No single Kings player was more known for their music than Wayman Tisdale. He was a fan favorite during his time in Sacramento, and the late great Tisdale was a skilled jazz musician. He recorded 8 albums, and his 2001 album, Face to Face, made it to number 1 on Billboard's Contemporary Jazz chart. Did we miss any Kings music moments? Drop us a comment below, and until next time, I'm Gianna Giorgi for Kings.com. Go Kings!
And 22 seconds left. When are we coming back? Yeah, he's not here, but I mean, I can do it all. Oh, great. Okay. Well, either way, I can just start talking about, yeah. And welcome back to Stockton Arena, where the Stockton Kings are up 73-66. It is one heck of a crowd here tonight. The stands are full of energy. It's actually fan appreciation night. So everyone's getting a 209 shirt. And Dave Deuce Mason joins us. Hello there. I was just talking about fan appreciation night and the wonderful crowd here.
Oh, hi, Morgan. I'm back. I just sprinted. You can't even tell.
No, you're not even breathing heavy.
Well, it was a fun first half, Morgan. Stockton with the lead, 73-66 as we get closer to second half action. And Stockton shot the ball well, 50%. But the thing that jumps out to me, the other side. Yes, Cap City has 11 turnovers, as my voice squeaks. They shot 60.5% from the field. That's not good news.
No, that is not. It's been it's been one of those games where it's very interesting. We've seen a lot of back and forth. You know, these teams, whether they're not taking care of the basketball, they're just throwing it away, and then nobody's capitalizing. But then there's little spots where both teams just start making all their shots, and then the momentum and the energy changes for both teams. So I'm hoping going forward that the Stockton Kings make sure to keep control, keep taking care of that basketball, be the ones that are controlling the game and deciding who is going to win with a lot of their defense as well.
The good news for Stockton, 11 of 25 from three-point land. 11 three balls in this game. You look at some of the numbers, they've got 4 players in double-digit scoring, including Troy Williams with 15, Terrence Sullivan has 14, Tyrell Corbin got the start tonight, he's got 13 points, and Cody Demps with 12. On the other side, Duye Dukin's got 12, but the story has been Dunham. Kellen Dunham, 19 points, 7 of 10 shooting, including 4 of 6 from downtown. The final regular season game and the second half action is now underway.
And you can hear that crowd just roaring. Fun energy here tonight.
That shot no good, but it goes out of bounds. It'll stay Stockton ball.
And again, you had 2 go-go players right there going after that basketball, but just could not get that rebound.
Not sure what the delay is. Here's Troy Williams. He's launching, and that's an air ball from Williams. (73-66). Allen with the drop-off pass. Ball's turned over. Another turnover. Corbin comes up with it. What a game for him. The no-look pass to Williams, and one. Tyro Corbin with the sweet drop-off pass, and Williams with the finish.
And that man is feeling himself. He gets that steal, and then he pushes it up with the no-look. Seeing Troy Williams cutting, running his lane. Way to finish that and get the N1.
Williams making his first appearance at the free throw line tonight, and he comes up short. 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists for Williams. It's a 9-point lead for Stockton. That ball deflected, another turnover. Here's Troy Williams, look out! The two-hand jam for Troy Williams.
Did he just fly?
He did, Morgan. And a nice save by Dems. Troy Williams with the throwdown, and a timeout for Cap City. Kings on top 77-66. Stockton Kings basketball presented by Floodstream. Back at Stockton Arena, Deuce Mason, Morgan Reagan on the call for Stockton Kings basketball. 77-66, Kings on top. The big club in action right now, taking on the Phoenix Suns. The Suns do have the lead at the half, 53-47, and history was made. Buddy Hield hit his 241st three-ball of the game, passing Peja Stojakovic for the most three-pointers made in a single season. He also moved past Francisco Garcia for 4th all-time in franchise three-pointers, Morgan. He's only been with the team 2.5 years, and he's moving up that ladder quickly. Oh, how the game has changed. Congratulations to Buddy Hield.
And that's exactly it. The game has changed. We're shooting a lot more threes, but Buddy Hield, he's making a lot of those threes. So congrats to Buddy.
Yeah, one of the elite shooters in the game. Here's Allen. Thought about the three, he drives instead. That's a mistake, Walker was there. The rebound put back, bounces 3 times and falls in.
And good hands originally by Walker, just keeping his arms straight up, making sure not to foul, but again, Allen just following his shot.
So Troy Williams draws contact, and he'll head back to the free throw line. Williams misses another one. He's in disbelief as that one bounces out. And he knocks that one home. Morgan, Deuce Mason has a turnover. We talked about Cap City's 13 turnovers. When I read Troy Williams' numbers just a few minutes ago, I read the wrong one.
Oh, no.
I was reading Terrence Sullivan's numbers, which are great, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, but that was Terrence Sullivan's.
So what's Troy at?
Well, Troy's now at 20 points, 8 for 15 shooting. He's got 20 points, 3 of 5 from the three-point line. Here's Troy Williams. That ball's deflected, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay Kings ball. So, look, with all the turnovers we're seeing in this game, 7 by Stockton, 13 by Cap City, add another one to that total with Deuce Mason. 78-71.
I'm keeping track, Deuce, don't worry.
Walker going to work on Dukin. Like this matchup for him, but He's unable to convert.
I don't want to see him fade with that matchup. I want to see him go in, go strong, just get deep in the paint.
Howard, wide open three. No good. A second chance opportunity for Gogo. Dukin. That three is no good. A third chance, though. No, it goes out of bounds to Stockton. Here's Troy Williams. He's feeling it. Spins, puts it up off glass. No good. And the rebound goes to Armwood.
Good board by Armwood. Just ripping it down.
And that shot in transition is missed. Demps quickly gives to Corbin, to Sullivan. Goes up for the jam, but he is fouled by Armwood. Armwood thought he got all ball there, but the officials call a foul.
The Kings are doing such a good job of pushing up that basketball, and you saw Troy Williams run through on his lane, and then Terrence Sullivan running down the middle to go to the free throw line. Well done. Can you tell I just love when these guys run their lanes?
I can tell, Morgan. It's Sullivan's first trip to the line. He misses that first free throw. And he knocks down that next one. Terrence Sullivan in his 39th game of the season. Here's Corbin, nice pressure. The double team help comes from Demps. They get it to Leiden. The ball's knocked away. Troy Williams with the theft. Williams, Euro step, puts it off glass, no good. Demps with his second chance opportunity though. Gives to Sullivan, back to Demps on the reset. Sullivan swings it around. Williams launching for three, short.
You know what? On that second chance opportunity, I wanted to see the ball move a little bit longer, but Troy Williams, you know, when he's feeling it, he's just going to shoot that shot.
He is just 1 of 6 from three-point land in this game. Leiden goes up, and he is fouled.
Did Leiden take a step too many?
It looked like he thought about dunking it and realized, I don't know if that's the best idea. Was he going up for that?
I think that was, well,
he lost control.
He lost control. All right, I'm not going to give him too much flack.
So Leiden heads to the line where he's 1 for 2 tonight. And he makes that one. Kellen Dunham checks into the game for Noah Allen, and Dunham, he got red hot off the bench in that first half. 19 points for him, including 4 three-pointers. He's 7 of 10 from the field. 79-72 our score, a 7-point lead. Stockton has led by as many as 14 points. Corbin, 3-ball on the way, and that's just too easy. Corbin was just chilling in the corner waiting for that ball. The entire Cap City bench said 3, 3, 3, and look, it was a 3 by Corbin. For Corbin, he has 16 points.
Good decision to give it to him in the corner. Good decision by Corbin just to shoot that shot. He's feeling himself.
He almost lost control there. Troy Williams, step back, splash. Troy Williams knocks it down. It was a long 2. He's got 22 points, 84-75. Armwood draws contact, and a foul is going to be called on Troy Williams. His second of the game. You look at some of the foul issues right now for Stockton. Anthony Walker with 3 fouls. Cody Demps also has 3.
You know, in the beginning of the game, I talked about what I didn't want to see. It's just no injuries. No injuries, you know, the playoff game coming up next week. But I don't want to see people foul out this game because there's not enough guys on the roster tonight.
84-77, yeah, they're without Wenyan Gabriel, Reggie Hearn, Matt Jones, Marcus Williams, Daniel Oshefu, and Caleb Swanigan. It's a lot of guys not able to play tonight.
That is a lot of guys.
Williams trying to hit his 3, no good. And Walker has the ball knocked away there.
Got to be stronger with that basketball. It was a good rebound. And a few guys just wide open.
Dukin's wide open. He misses that three-point look. Corbin with the rebound. Nearing the halfway point of this third quarter. Corbin sees the seam, misses. Walker was trying to get that rebound, but unable to do so, and it will go to Cap City.
And Corbin misses that layup because he sees Armwood come at him. And if I saw Armwood come at me that deep in the paint, yeah, I would be thinking he's going to go up for that block. But instead, Armwood just made the appearance, made sure he wasn't going to foul, just scared Corbin to just throw off a little bad layup.
(84-77). Dunham. Oh no. Dunham again.
His shot is just a pretty one. It really is. You can just see the way that he releases in his footwork.
Williams attacks the reverse and one. Count the basket for Troy Williams as he flexes baseline.
One of my favorite things Troy Williams can do, he can control his body and keep himself up in the air for so long that he was able to finish on the right side. Wasn't sure where he was going to finish getting that low in the paint. He always knows exactly where he's going to finish.
And Williams misses the free throw. Troy has 24 points. He had a 30-point game in his last game against South Bay. He also had 5 steals in that game. 86-79. Leiden. Here's Boyer. Post move, no good. Leiden with the second chance. Opportunity and score. Nice cut by Walker. Demps was able to find him. That was a great look by Cody Demps, Morgan.
It was just quick. He saw right when Walker had that first step on his defender, he just made that pass. He made that decision very quick.
Demps with 5 assists in this game. And a foul away from the ball. It'll be charged to Elijah Stewart. And Troy Williams heads to the bench. He gets a little bit of a rest as Terrence Sullivan is back into this game. We got infectious control, some blood on Leiden, so he will be checked out by the training staff of Cap City. (88-81) as they try to get him cleaned up for a second.
I was gonna say put a Band-Aid on it, but that looks like a big gash.
What a crowd tonight in Stockton. I mean, really, I'm looking around. This place is full. This is one of the best crowds of the season. I actually think this might even be bigger than opening night.
No, seriously, I think they ended up putting fans in spots that they usually don't let fans sit.
That's awesome. And a foul down low, and that's going to be charged to Stockton. And Morgan, what do you think it's going to be like Wednesday night? Playoff basketball. Stockton Kings take on the Memphis Hustle. If there are still tickets available, you get them at StocktonKings.com. Not sure they're still available.
Seriously, I mean, the energy is going to be magnificent here in Stockton.
We got timeout on the floor. The official's going to look things over. 88-81 our score. Stockton Kings basketball, presented by Floodstream. Back at Stockton Arena, Kings with a 7-point lead on Capital City Go-Go. The officials taking a look at that last foul, a coach's challenge by Ty Ellis. You get one coach's challenge per game in the G League, and they're going to use it here.
What do you think about that?
Why not take a look? You get one in a game. Let's see. Why not?
Yeah.
And it would be a significant one because it's going to be charged to Anthony Walker, I believe.
You know,
I got to be honest, I don't really see a foul there.
well, no foul on Cody, but Anthony Walker, the only reason why it would be called on him is because his arm just came down. His one arm. And if that arm comes down,
He touched the ball.
could have swiped his arm a little bit. That's how I saw it, Deuce.
Well, the officials are talking things over. Well, it's hard to hear over the crowd. I believe they said no foul. I could be wrong, though. We'll find out. So after taking a look at it, that call's been overturned. Ty Ellis wins that challenge. So good challenge there by Coach Ty Ellis.
I love it. I love when the coaches are right with their challenges. And not to say that the officials made a bad call, it's what they're seeing in real time. And then being able to go back, it's a very cool concept.
Bring it to the NBA and also bring that 2-minute overtime session to the NBA.
Oh, I would love that.
So Stockton ball, 88-81. Vincent launching. It's good. Gabe Vincent knocks down his first triple of the night. And it's a 10-point lead. We have a whistle. And a foul called on Anthony Walker. That's his 5th foul. Dukin launches. That one is well off the mark, and Demps is able to come up with it. Walker, the other way, he dunks it home.
And they're definitely going to want to keep Walker in this game. They're going to need him for his size.
Yeah, they only have 7 players tonight.
And for that reason.
And a turnover. Poirier unable to hold on to that one. So Kings ball, 93-81. Cap City with 15 turnovers. That ball deflected. They'll stay with Stockton. (93-81). Our stats just went down, Morgan. So who needs stats? It's the final game of the season. Let's get him going for the playoffs. 10 on the shot clock. 3:52 to go in this quarter. Here's Sullivan. Giving to Stewart. Stewart with the floater off glass. Poirier there with the rebound. Walker knocks that ball away, and Walker's got to be careful a little bit there, Morgan, because he's got 5 fouls.
Yeah, and I dig, you know, playing with intensity and keeping that up because you got to. You know, you've got that many fouls with a whole quarter left, but still, be careful. Let your teammates help you out.
Allen with the drive. Wow, how did that not go in? Gabe Vincent gets it though, and here comes Stockton, gives to Stewart. Stewart to the corner. Ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Stockton ball, and Troy Williams will check back in. The clock on this side of the court is off though. So there's 3:14 to go, 17 on the shot clock, and they got that fixed. So they got that fixed. Demps will be the inbounder. Here's Demps. Nice cross. Tried to go with that nice drive, but the ball was knocked away by Leiden.
And good hands by Leiden.
Sullivan scores it. Sullivan with 17 points in this game, 95-81, 14-point lead, matches the biggest lead of the game. Demps gets the turnover. Here he goes the other way, dishes to Troy Williams. Look out, Troy Williams!
And how fun is that man when he dunks the basketball?
He tried to get a steal there. Leiden is able to control it, kicks it out. The three's on the way, no good. Another opportunity for Cap City. Here's Poirier, 10 on the shot clock. Launching for three, and he knocks it down. Shooting 33% from three-point land.
Just a little bit too open. Gave him enough time to just get a good look at that three-pointer.
And Leiden has another cut. How many does he have in this game?
I'm going to say that it's 2 now, and the officials are arguing that it's the same cut, but it actually is different.
So they'll try to take care of that.
I mean, let's just put a Band-Aid on every part of his body.
Or someone needs to cut their nails. 97-84.
That's one of the worst ways to get taken out of the basketball game.
I know, for something like that, because you're fine.
Yeah.
Like you can play through it, but they got to get under control. So Mike Davis checks in for Leiden. Here's Demps. To Troy Williams. He passed it up, surprisingly. Now Sullivan with 10 on the shot clock. Gives to Demps. Demps with the drive. Tough pass. Sullivan saves it to Williams, who's open for three. And that one is short. If that would have gone in, you could end the game. It's over. We could go home.
One of the best plays that would have been.
That'd been sweet.
You saw that original take by Troy Williams, or actually he was passed the ball down low. He left his feet and thought someone was there and was going to block it, even though he had a pretty easy 2 down low.
Davis is able to score that one. Troy Williams wasting no time. Now Stewart with the drive. Goes glass, unable to convert it.
Got to do a better job of staying under control.
Davis, that three, no good. He has not made a three-pointer this season. Tried to do it tonight, unable to do it. Here's Vincent launching, and he's fouled on the three.
And hey, Deuce, Gabe Vincent, he was the shooter, did not fall down, did not fake the foul.
It's the first time this season that a shooter who was fouled from three does not fall to the ground. My goodness.
Not the first time.
So Vincent goes to the free throw line. Morgan, Stockton Kings play their first playoff game in Stockton Wednesday night against the Memphis Hustle. What's cool about the G League? Well, I guess it's cool. Single elimination.
It is cool.
It's
Come
do or
on.
die.
It puts so much pressure on the game. I mean, we're here in March Madness, and
That's
you
true.
see how those college games are. The intensity, people flying all over the place. I love that concept.
Yeah, it's one game. You win, you advance. And it's one game, you win and you advance. One game, you win and advance to the G League Finals, and then you get a 3-game series. 98-86, but it all starts Wednesday night here in Stockton, as that free throw is no good. Under minutes to go in the third quarter, and an offensive foul charge to Duye Dukin.
And Gabe Vincent just did a great job on Duncan, just making sure to keep fighting. Duncan trying to get position on him, wouldn't let him have it. Great job, Gabe Vincent.
98-86. Here's Corbin. Gets his man to fall, goes up for it, no good. Cap City able to get that. They push. Out of control, and a whistle and a foul is called.
Don't give that to him when he's out of control.
So for Gabe Vincent, that's his third foul. And Noah Allen is at the free throw line to shoot two, where shoots 76% for the free throw line this season. Started his college career at UCLA before transferring to the University of Hawaii. He also had the first triple-double in Cap City Go-Go history. It's their first season, but hey, he was able to do that on February 28th. Good for him.
And he'll hold that forever.
That's a fact. He has 12 points tonight to go along with 8 rebounds, 3 assists. It's a 10-point lead for Stockton. Ball's knocked away. Difference between game and shot clock right now is 3 seconds. 18 on the game clock, 15 on the shot clock. Stewart kicks it, nice ball movement. Vincent open for 3, no good. Armwood has that rebound, and a foul is called on Troy Williams.
Ty Ellis is looking at Troy right now. Hey, there's 7 seconds. Just get back. Get back on defense. We don't want that. We don't want to stop the clock and give them some free throws.
And Allen misses that free throw. 7.3 seconds to go in this third quarter. And Allen knocks down 1 of 2. Let's see what kind of shot Stockton can get to end this quarter. Corbin. How easy was that for Tyrell Corbin? No help defense. He has 18 points. Dukin launches, and he beats the buzzer. They'll review it, but it should count. Stockton will take an 8-point lead into the fourth quarter, 100-92. And what a game it's been for Troy Williams. He's got 26 as we head to fourth quarter action. Kings on top, 100-92. Stockton Kings basketball, presented by Floodstream. Welcome back as we get ready for fourth quarter action from Stockton Arena. Deuce Mason and Morgan Reagan on the call. Dukin, I thought, hit a 3 to beat the buzzer. Breaking news, for the first time this season, I was wrong on a review. He did not get a shot off to beat the buzzer. If you look at it here, yes, it was still in his hands. I don't know how I missed that call, Morgan.
Deuce, and that is a false stat because you've been wrong many times this season on the Stockton Kings broadcast.
Well, agree to disagree. Stockton now has a 189 lead headed into the fourth quarter. This crowd getting fired up here in the 209.
And can we talk about that, the play before that, Tyrell Corbin in that layup, just great way to change his speed. He had the basketball, he's going full speed, slowed down a little bit, and then you can see here, he just explodes, just goes all the way to the basket. He missed that layup early on because Armwood was just coming after him, but there, he finished nice, strong, and confidently.
Capital City's ball to start this fourth quarter. They're 24-25 on the season, barely missed the postseason. They go inside, ball's deflected, Poirier is able to keep up with it. They reset back to Poirier, under 10 on the shot clock. He shoulders his way on Sullivan. Nice defense by Sullivan, but Poirier's got the size advantage and was able to score it home.
I was gonna say, Sullivan did a good job of bodying him up and keeping him as far out of the paint as he could, but once again, he just has the size advantage.
Wow, Williams almost loses it. Sullivan saves it to Corbin. 3-ball on the way. That is back iron. Poirier is able to come up with it. Here's Armwood. Loses control of the ball, and they're going to call it travel. And Sullivan looks like he might have got poked in the eye.
A little shot to the face there.
He'll shake it off. It'll be Stockton possession.
He's one tough guy going up against some of the biggest guys out here tonight.
Here's Vincent. Drives, kicks it. Stewart on the way, and it's no good. Allen comes up with that rebound.
And good drive by Gabe Vincent, attacking the gaps and then seeing the wide open player on the three.
Allen almost loses control. Dukin goes inside. Armwood has the size advantage on Vincent. Double team comes, and it's another turnover, the 19th turnover of the game. Corbin in attack mode, throws it up, draws contact, and he'll go to the free throw line.
And Gabe Vincent, man, just playing that defense on Armwood there. Armwood, he really could have done so much more there, but instead just made another bad decision.
6'9", 210, going up against 6'3", Gabe Vincent.
Gabe Vincent held his ground.
What a game for Tyrell Corbin. He's got 19 points in this game as Cody Demps and Anthony Walker will check in momentarily. Tyler Lydon is into the game for Armwood. And now he's got a 20-point game for Tyrell Corbin, the son of former Kings head coach Ty Corbin. Dukin launching. That is no good. Lydon almost had that rebound, but it's knocked away. And it'll stay with Capital City. So Demps checks in for Corbin, who heads to the bench with 20 points on 7 of 14 shooting. Demps with 12 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds in this game.
Doing a little bit of everything.
He's played in every game this season for Stockton. Poirier launching for 3, and he knocks it down. His second of the game, and both of them have looked pretty good, Morgan.
Yeah, that was a good shot. You still had Terrence Sullivan with a hand just not in the face, but right there. So next time, I think Terrence Sullivan knows exactly what he's going to do.
Here's Troy Williams. Splits defenders, throws it up. No good, but he is called for a foul as Dukin.
Dukin curious as what he really did out there.
That foul's actually not on Dukin. Foul's on Darrell Poirier.
And that's why he was curious.
So Williams at the free throw line to build on his 26-point effort. (103-94). It's been a fun season of Stockton Kings basketball. I'm glad we get a postseason game, at least one, on Wednesday night against the Memphis Hustle.
And hopefully multiple.
Yeah. Here's Leiden. Boyer launching, no good. Williams grabs that rebound with one hand. He fires it to Demps, goes to the corner. Terrence Sullivan goes glass, short. Walker's there with the offensive rebound. 4 guys around him, so they kick it out. Stewart penetrates, the ball's knocked away. Nice defense by Cap City. Dunham, he's had a quiet second half, gives to Leiden, who launches for 3. No good. The fight for the rebound, Cap City comes up with it. Here's Noah Allen, and they'll go slow it down here with down the shot clock. They fire it inside, it's deflected, and another turnover. The 20th turnover for Capital City, Morgan.
Capital City go-go. They just keep on having little plays like that where it either goes off their thigh, goes off their fingertips. Just can't catch a break there.
10-point lead for Stockton. Williams for 3. He thought that one was in, but it was not. Here's Leiden. And he is called for an offensive foul. He lowered and extended that arm, so it'll be Kings ball.
Oh, yes, he did. Right into Stewart. And you can see in that replay, Troy Williams was at the top of the key, making the charge call before the whistle was even blown.
Have you ever listened to go-go music, Morgan?
I don't think I have, Deuce.
That's why that's what they're named after. Go-go, that genre of music, as Demps scores it. It's a reference to a genre of music that was born and bred in Washington, D.C. According to the Wizards, a pillar of D.C.'s music scene. It was invented in D.C. in the late 70s by Chuck Brown and the Soul Searchers. Features a conga drum that you can see on the jersey. As Troy Williams finishes, he's got 30.
I love that knowledge, Deuce. You know a little bit of everything.
Is that a compliment? Dukin draws the foul. So Douye will go to the free throw line.
Compliment with a sprinkle of sarcasm.
Douye Dukin used to play for this, well, they used to be the Reno Bighorns, the Stockton Kings, the first year of the Stockton Kings. Dukin played for the Reno Bighorns for some time in the G League. Also spent time with Windy City, Fort Wayne, and the OKC Blue earlier this year. Played 4 games with them before heading to Capital City. Here's Cody Demps with the drive and the kick to Williams. Throws it up, it's good. Williams with 32. Back-to-back 30-point games for the Sacramento Kings two-way player.
And that's exactly the offense that they needed tonight, especially with the absence of a lot of players on this roster. Troy Williams has been a really good spark for the Stockton Kings.
Did Howard call glass?
I didn't hear it.
It should have counted if he didn't call it.
Take it off the board.
110-101, 3-ball from the corner. Stewart misses it. Stockton, by the way, 13 of 34 from three-point land. Stockton has done a pretty solid job of taking care of the ball. They have 7 turnovers in this game as Leiden buries it from downtown. And look, they've got 21 turnovers, Cap City with 21 turnovers, but they're sticking around. They just knocked down their 10th 3-ball. It's 110-104, Stockton on top, 6:45 to go in this 4th quarter. Stockton Kings basketball presented by Floodstream. Fourth quarter action from Stockton Arena. Deuce Mason, Morgan Reagan on the call. 110-104, Kings on top, and I'm almost at a loss of words. Cap City's has 21 turnovers, and it's cost them, but it hasn't costed them as much as you think. They've only scored 24 points off those turnovers, has Stockton, and Cap City staying in this ballgame.
No, it's very surprising. You know, I feel like a lot of the momentum and the energy is in the hands of the Stockton Kings, but when you look at the score, they just keep finding ways to chip away. They keep hitting their threes. They keep hustling after the basketball. So even if they are going to have those little mistakes, they keep going at it.
See how Stockton responds. Here's Demps. Rejected by Armwood. Great defense by the big fella.
And that kind of block will keep you in this game.
He's got 16 points and 11 rebounds, and this rejection of Cody Demps. Kings ball, 12 on the shot clock. Demps, the inbounder, fires it to Troy Williams. Williams posts up, fades away, well short, and Armwood corrals that rebound. Here's Leiden launching for three. This one short. Troy Williams is able to come up with it. Williams hits the three. He wanted the foul call. He fell to the floor. No whistle, but he scores it. He's got 35 points in this game. Duye Dukin stripped by Vincent. Falls to the ground. The fight for it. Will they call a jump ball? They do. Armwood and Vincent tangled up, and Armwood not happy about it.
And you can see there, good sportsmanship. The two get up and high five. They know that they're just hustling after this basketball. I love seeing that. Gabe Vincent just going after it.
What I love about this, Morgan, this game ultimately doesn't matter in the standings,
Sure.
right? Cap City, after this, they're done.
Yeah.
Stockton, they're already in the playoffs, right? They got a game Wednesday night at Stockton Arena against Memphis, but they're going after it tonight. Both teams playing hard.
I love it. And I wouldn't expect anything else out of the Stockton Kings. We've seen them play like this all season long. It doesn't matter what the energy is in the arena. They create their own energy. It doesn't matter. There could be two people in here, and they would still be playing just like this.
The lead's down to 7 for Stockton as Armwood scores. He has 18 points in this game. That shot off. Another opportunity. Here is Corbin. Bounces. No good.
Corbin was on fire earlier in the game. I'm okay with him taking that wide open three.
That three, no good. Leiden fights for it, but Stockton comes up with it. Here's Demps. Goes glass, draws contact, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Demps is so good at that. He does a good job of taking it to the basket hard. And when he does, he most of the time does not fade away. He does a good job of initiating the contact. You know, right there you see him fading away a little bit, but he was bumped, which obviously led him to the free throw line.
So Demps with 15 points, 11 assists, and 5 rebounds. So the double-double for him tonight. Stockton with 24 assists and 7 turnovers in this game.
I like seeing that number for their turnovers for the Stockton Kings.
It's a good assist-to-turnover ratio.
It is.
Howard's launching for three, and it's good. 115-109. I have a feeling this may go down to the wire. We've seen a lot of dramatic games here at Stockton Arena this year, including the last one.
I love that you say you have a feeling when I think that's just what happens every time we're here.
Leiden, the drop-off pass, and throw it down Armwood. He's got 20 points, and his team has cut the lead to 4. 115-111. Stockton Kings basketball presented by Floodstream. Back at Stockton Arena, Deuce Mason, Morgan Reagan on the call. Kings trying to hold on to this one with 4:35 to go. 115-111 our score. Stockton has led by as many as 16 points. And Cap City's not going away.
You know, it's very interesting to me. I look at Cody Demp's stats, 11 assists. 11 assists. And you look at someone like Marcus Williams, he leads the league in assists per game. And Cody Demps just does such a great job of filling up that stat when his teammates like Marcus Williams are on the bench.
Yeah, he's not really a true point guard either. And he's definitely got more comfortable in that role when he's been asked to play it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Here's Demps, rejected by Armwood. Another big rejection by him. Stockton still has the ball. Vincent's fouled though as he launched that one, and he will go to the free throw line.
Very interesting. At first I thought he got some ball, got a piece of it, but it looked like he came down a little bit on his hand. Gabe Vincent didn't even have to, once again, fall to the ground.
Gabe Vincent, an 80% free throw shooter this year, is short on the first one.
You can see Capital City Go-Go head coach talking to the official right now about the three-point shot and basically trying to say that Gabe Vincent stuck his foot out. Didn't give this guy any land of room.
Well, the ball don't lie, Morgan, and Vincent has missed the first 2 free throws, which is very surprising considering his free throw percentage on the season.
And I meant any room to land.
116-111. Troy Williams will check back in at the next opportunity. He has a game-high 35 points. Penetration by Howard goes to Dukin. They swing it out. Allen's open for 3. It's good. Noah Allen is fired up after hitting that long-range attempt. He has 16 points, and he has cut this lead to 2. Stockton 116-114.
That was some pretty ball movement by Capital City Go-Go to get that wide open 3. Stockton Kings cannot be stagnant here. They got to keep moving around.
That ball's knocked away. Shot on the way, no good. Armwood gets that rebound. Stockton could lose this lead if they don't get a stop here. Cap City trying for the tie. Armwood shoulders, dishes it out. Dukin. The spin, puts it up. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line with a chance to tie this game. And this is going to be a good test for Stockton because you have 7 players. Guys are playing heavy minutes tonight. They're forced to play heavy minutes with all the other players out, including Wenyan Gabriel and Reggie Hearn, who have injuries. Matt Jones, Daniel Oshefu not playing in this game. No Marcus Williams either. So you have 7 players that are trying to keep you in this game.
And you're absolutely right. You look at just how many minutes these guys have played. Someone like Terrence Sullivan playing a lot of minutes, but then also having to just push out some of the biggest guys out here on the floor and body them up for so many minutes at a time.
You mentioned Sullivan, he's played 41 minutes. Williams launching, that time is no good. And Armwood gets another rebound. He has 14 rebounds. Cap City has a chance to get the lead. It's been a while since they've had that lead. And there's a whistle and a foul is called. And it's on Tyrell Corbin, his second.
See here, he was just trailing too much on his side and no one else could come over and get in front to help him. Just hitting him with the body a little bit too much.
So Howard at the free throw line. And Cap City has taken the lead. They were down 16 in this ball game. And they have rallied back as Howard makes the first free throw.
And we've seen this before with the Stockton Kings. And what they need to do is go back to how they were playing in that first half. Create turnovers for Capital City Go-Go.
Howard's averaging 17 points a game over his last 11. He's got 16 after those free throws. Here's Sullivan. The drive, the hook, bounces and falls in to tie the game at 118. A 17-point game for Terrence Sullivan. Howard feeling it, and it's good. Bashawn Howard knocks it down. 121-118. And an offensive foul is called, and if it's on Anthony Walker, that's not good news.
Man, and Howard was talking smack to the bench all the way back, and then you can see there, Troy Williams trying to hand the ball to the official and getting caught up with some of the Capital City Go-Go players.
Stockton needs to stop here. Big possession with under 2 minutes to go. 121-118. Keyshawn Howard feeling it. Lydon's got the ball, gives to Noah Allen. There's 10 on the shot clock. Allen makes his move on Demps. Creates contact, and Demps picks up the foul.
And good call. Cody Demps just fell into him. Just kept his body going into him. Made the contact to send it to the free throw line. And you could see, even on that drive, he had a wide open lane. No Stockton Kings jersey was down there to even be in help.
And he misses the first free throw. Tyrell Corbin checks out. Gabe Vincent back into the game. They've been pretty good at the free throw line tonight. They're 21 of 25. Stockton, though, has missed 10 free throws in this game. Here's Cody Demps, gives to Anthony Walker. Walker, Sullivan, deep threes on the way. It's good for Terrence Sullivan. His 5th three ball of the night.
Way to come in clutch and make that right now.
122-121. A lot of contact. Howard launching, no good. The rebound tipped out to Noah Allen. Here's Allen, down the shot clock, dishes it, but it's turned over. It'll be Kings ball, the 22nd turnover of this game.
And those are the turnovers that I'm talking about. Those are the ones exactly that I'm talking about. The ones, the little mistakes that the Stockton Kings need to create, put the pressure on to keep having the Capital City Go-Go turn over the basketball just like that.
1 minute to go. Kings down 1. Here's Troy Williams. Goes strong, but he's rejected. The ball's on the ground. The fight for it, and Cap City comes up with it. What a block by Cap City. Here's Howard. Drop off pass to Armwood, and he's pinned by Troy Williams. But is there a whistle? There's going to be a foul called, and Troy Williams is red hot. Williams with a great effort to try to pin this against the glass, and they call a foul.
And you know why he's so angry? Because he's like, that is the same thing that happened down there. Armwood blocked me down there, even though he was kind of saying, hey, where's my foul? And then he has a pretty clean block against Armwood there, from what I saw from the replay. But Armwood goes to the free throw line.
And a big free throw there. His team is now up by 2. The Kings with 2 timeouts left. Capital City 2 timeouts left with 39.5 seconds to go. Armwood knocks down both. He's got 22 points. They're wasting no time. Williams, the reverse, it's good! It's a 1-point game. They score quick. Troy Williams has 37.
What a reverse by Troy, too, just to get it up the floor really quick.
And the trap was there, and they call a timeout. So we'll keep it here with 21.1 seconds to go in this game. Cap City with a 1-point lead. 21.1 on the game clock, 12 on the shot clock. And look at that play by Troy Williams. He's so crafty, and he's been able to do that reverse a lot this season.
A lot. He just does a great job of keeping himself up in the air, controlling his body. You know, and sometimes teams adapt and they change their ways and they find ways to actually defend that. Well, Troy's been able to keep that going on in this game, and he should. He's doing a lot better job instead of just throwing his body everywhere and being chaotic, of actually staying under control.
Cap City trying to finish the season at the 500 mark in their first year in the G League at 24-25 right now. A win gets them to 500. Stockton trying to get a win as they head into the postseason. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Duye Dukin, the inbounder, gives to Pishawn Howard. What a quarter it's been for him. He's hit some big shots. Armwood gives him a screen. Howard launching for three. No good. The rebound comes to Cap City, though. They got a foul, and Troy Williams fouls Howard.
That was such a missed opportunity, not getting that rebound. Howard with the good look. He's been feeling it tonight, but man, the ball did not bounce in the Stockton Kings' favor.
They'll still have a chance, though. Howard at the line. 77.6% at the free throw line. He's got 19 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists in this game. And that was a big foul there because that was Troy Williams' 6th foul. So he is out of this game. Finishes with 37 points. And the first free throw is good. So the lineup for Stockton right now is Gabe Vincent, Elijah Stewart, Cody Debs, Terrence Sullivan, and Anthony Walker. May take a miracle here for Stockton if this goes in. And it does. 126, 123. They got to go for a 3 to force overtime. Sullivan for 3. In and out, no good. And the rebound goes to Cap City. What a look for Terrence Sullivan. He hit 5 3-pointers in this game, but was unable to convert on that one.
You know, with the time running out, it was a good look. It was a good decision to pass it back to Terrence Sullivan at the top of the key. In and out. You could hear the gasp from everybody in the crowd.
So with 0.6 of a second to go, they take a 128-123 lead, and they will just let the clock wind down. What a comeback by the Capital City Go-Go. They were down by 16, and they come back to get the win in Stockton, 128 to 123 in the final game of the season. For Capital City, they are now 25-25 on the year. Stockton finishes the regular season at 30-20. So Morgan, obviously not the result that Stockton would want, considering they had that big lead, but they fought really hard with 7 guys. They had this game in control, though.
They did. You know, you saw the first half especially. They were a big part of the Capital City Go-Go turnovers. You know, they did a great job of just putting the pressure on and creating those turnovers. So it was one of those games where they had to fight, because Capital City, they were staying in this one.
Well, the good news, Stockton's got another game. Wednesday, playoff basketball begins. They take on the Memphis Hustle here at Stockton Arena, 7 p.m. Tip-off. Get your tickets at StocktonKings.com. The crowd was awesome tonight. It's going to be even better on Wednesday night here at Stockton Arena. Kings lose tonight, 128 to 123. We'll be back Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Make sure to be here, or make sure to watch us. Can't wait for playoff basketball. Thanks so much for watching. For Morgan Reagan, I'm Deuce Mason. It's been such a pleasure calling games all year long, and we can't wait for one more as the playoffs start Wednesday. Troy Williams had a big night, 37 points, but Stockton falls short, 128 to 123. Thanks as always for watching Stockton Kings basketball presented by Floodstream.